I still don't have an intro, but when OBS is being janktastic, who needs one? Hey everyone, this is Alvsy Sprocket here. We're trying to record this video for the second or third time now. Today, we're taking a little break from our normally scheduled programming to take a look at Mount Blade Warband, a game which I have a few hours in, but I'm kind of a wimp when it comes to this game. I play in pretty low difficulty, I kind of just mess around, but as I show you today, we've bumped up the difficulty quite a bit, up to normal damage on player and friends, and the AI is jumped up to as high as it will go, which is good. So, it's going to be interesting. We have a little bit of an exciting, different run for you today, because I just wanted one more day of everything having a chance to settle down, see if we can, get anyone else checking our other videos out. So in the meantime, let's take a little look here. And then tomorrow, it should be tomorrow when you're seeing this, we will be making our final decision on what game stays and what game goes. So, let's start up a new game. Welcome adventurer to Mount Blade Warband. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Remember that in the traditional medieval society depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by male members of nobility. That does not, however, mean that you should not choose to play a female character, one who is not of noble birth. Male nobles may have a somewhat easier start, but women and commoners can attain all of the same goals. In fact, may have a much more interesting, if more challenging, early game. Select our character's gender. We're going to go female. And we were born years ago in a land far away. Our father was... So, this is how we start to build our character. This will set up our very beginning backstory stuff, which translates to our main stats and whatnot. We got a lot of options: impoverished noble, merchant, a warrior, a hunter, a steppe nomad, and a thief. I think we're gonna go completely random here. Steppe nomad. Great! You were a child of the steppe, born to a tribe of wandering nomads who lived in great camps, blah blah blah. You started to learn about the worlds. You spend your early life as... And then we have a few different choices here. Let's go with an apprentice. You apprenticed with a local craftsman to learn a trade. After years of hard work and study under blah 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 blah, as a young adult, life changed. You became a smith. A game poacher? Let's do a game poacher. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you had become a woman, and the whole world seemed to change around you. Dissatisfied with common men's desperate struggle for coin, you took to your local lord's own forest and blah 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 blah. So, with this run, this little reason here, as far as I'm aware, has no effect on the game. But being forced out of your own home is the closest we can get. And it doesn't even, show any of that. So become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. No quitting without saving, because it won't matter. So, what do we have planned for today? Something a little interesting. So, I'm taking inspiration for today's video from a YouTuber that some of you might know, Many a True Nerd. I'll link to him in the description. He's got some very awesome stuff, and particularly his YOLO runs are what we're basing this off of today. Now, I've watched his YOLO runs ever since they started, back when Fallout New Vegas started, and what they were is a you only live once run. One health bar, can't heal, no companions, highest difficulty. It was impressive to see. You guys should definitely check that out if you haven't already. But he's very good at that game. I'm not so good at this game. And this game is a bit of a different beast. We're going to be taking a lot of damage. So, instead we're doing a YODOL run. A you only die once loser run. Where basically, we're going to have our single health bar. The only healing I'm going to have is the very slow healing you get over time, which you can't avoid. You just slowly tick up your health a little bit. Not going to be camping, not going to be resting as much as I can. No companions are allowed. And pretty much if I run out of health in any battle, the run is over. It's going to be over pretty quickly if my previous runs are anything to say about it. A little bit of backstory. I tried to record this and did about 4 different runs in the span of 20 minutes. Because this game is hard sometimes. It's pretty hard. But we're going to try it anyway. So we got our attributes, our skills, and our proficiencies. If you're not familiar with this game, then thank you for checking this out. I'm not a great tutorialist for this, but let me try. Strength, every point adds 1 to our hit points and impacts our skills here. Basically, your skills cannot go over 1/3 of your attribute. So skills like Iron Flesh up here can go up to 3, because we have 9 strength. Strength is also useful because a lot of armor requires high strength. So definitely a useful stat. Agility gives us more weapon proficiency points over here, and slight increase in movement speed, very slightly. There are better skills, there's a skill for movement speed that will be much more useful to us. And then that impacts some pretty useful skills. Intelligence gives us more skill points and it impacts a lot of important skills as well. So that's a nice one, but not particularly useful, where, let's see, like 3 or 4 of these are medicine based, and we're not allowed to heal, so not a lot of good that does us. And charisma, more party size. We're not going to be able to build up a huge following, so that's probably fine where it is, honestly. Although trade is not a bad skill. We might increase it for trade a little bit. Yeah, actually, I'm going to bump it up to charisma of 6. Going to bump up to 11 strength because, from what I've seen, 12 to 14 is as much as you really need. And then agility 9. And over here, bump our trade up to 2. Bump Iron Flesh up by 3 because that's more hit points, and we're going to need those. Power Strike, also good. Shield. I'm hoping we start with a shield on this occasion. It's not a guarantee. Because Iron Flesh gives us more hit points. Power Strike increases our melee damage. What's the other one I picked? Shield increases the effectiveness of our shield. And lastly, we have 2 more points. I'm going to take Pathfinding. Pathfinding is very useful. It increases our map speed by 3%. It feels like it does more than that, but running away from encounters is going to be important. Spotting, wound treatment, no. I think we're just going to go for Power Strike, number 2. And our weapon proficiencies are in the toilet except for archery. Let's bump that up to 90, and then put everything else into one-handed and pole arms. There we go. And a name for our character. Please. No. So, Miss Plisno is going to begin her journey, but first, we actually make her character. And the way to do this is to click randomize until we're satisfied, or until I say stop. Sorry. And on this occasion, looks like we do have a bow and an axe. We don't have a shield. This is going to be interesting. Done. Now, we have a few options about where we get to start. I have done a start in these first 4 in that previous run that I lost the recording of, which is a shame. So I guess we'll do the Rhodox or the Serenid. We'll do the Serenid, which is an interesting choice. And we're exhausted by the time we find the inn in Charisse, and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore. All of a sudden, you hear the sound that stands the hairs of your neck on end. The rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. I have a bow. I have an axe. I have a 2-handed axe and a bow. Against someone with a shield. This is good. Ow! Oh my god. We died at the first encounter. Oh my god. Amazing. Well, I'm already gonna break the rules. And to save time, I'm going to continue with this run, because we'll die to something else soon enough. The merchant. Yeah. I'm interested. Sure. I'm clearly in a state that I can help you. So, I don't think I've ever lost that encounter. Which is pretty bad. Oh, I do have a shield. I have some furs and I have some meat. Ugh. That heavy of a coat in this desert? I don't think our character's all that intelligent. I mean, 8 intelligence. I think they just didn't think ahead on this occasion. Now, because I have like a trade background here, I can actually sell these furs immediately for some pretty good money. So let's do that. Go to the arms merchant, and we just need to get rid of this axe because it's a two-handed weapon. That's not useful to us, like, at all. We have $800 to buy a polearm or a one-handed weapon. You can get a saber, which is one-handed. That's two-handed. This military hammer would be great, but don't have enough money. Man, I have got nothing here for options. I think we're gonna have to take that spear. Because so long as we're on horseback, we should be able to do fine with the spear. So let's do it. And armor. Let's buy armor if we can afford it. We have $745. We could buy a helmet. We could buy a very good helmet. You know what? Let's spend all of our money on a helmet that provides 4 times the armor that the rest of our body has. Perfect. Now that I have the mega helmet, let's go take out these looters.
I dare you live from limb.
And by take them out, I mean die to them. Because, honestly, we're probably gonna die. But I have 30 arrows to fire randomly at them until, you know, some of them might possibly die. Let's see. That's a little far. Aim up a little more. That looked good, but... See, the thing about looters is they don't have shields, but if I can't hit, there we go. We got a hit. And this is the part where we run away. Fast. Faster. And the hope is basically that we can just kind of run around the battlefield and slowly pick them apart. Although with 9 arrows left, it's gonna get dicey, and we're gonna have to use the pike pretty soon. Spear, sorry. Let them get a little bit closer. Ow. Ow. That's a little bit of damage. Alright. Unfortunately, this weapon is not quite a lance. Ow. Horse is taking some damage. We did a little bit of damage. Nice, we got one. Ow. Also, get used to that screaming noise, because basically every enemy in this game, and every ally in this game, makes that scream. Running away, are ya? Alright, let's get the guy that's running away if we can. Oh, we missed. Did a little bit of damage. Come on. Got him. This is the best this run has gone so far. Ow. That's not so good. Alright. Got 3 more arrows. Missed. We got another runner. Let's see if we can get him. We missed. Oh my god, we missed again. That didn't even kill him. Oh no! He escaped. And we got the last one. Okay. That's pretty much the first battle I've won in this attempt. In all of my attempts, actually. We get some heroic music. And I'm gonna take everything, because I need money. Now, we actually got some good armor. Got some nomad armor. We got some new boots. That was pretty darn good. Turns out, having a really expensive helmet saved us. That it went much better than I expected. And we're basically going to sell the rest of the stuff right back. Because why not? Now, let's make our way to a village. This one up here. And as you can see, well, recruit 4 recruits. Not quite enough, but not a bad start. As you might be able to see, so we're at 46% health up to 47%. So yeah, we just basically, no matter what, you slowly gain health over time. It's something you can't avoid. We got 2 more recruits, which means we could go back to Charisse at this point and do that quest, but instead I saw some looters over here. Let's give this a shot. Now, we have half as many troops as they do, but I'm on half health, so that's a problem. I'm gonna have my soldiers follow me. Now, if you just use the like F1, F2, F3, you can actually command your troops. So I'm gonna have them follow me up here to this hill. This isn't a bad hill to die on. I can start taking shots. A little more. We got a hit there. Hold this position. Everyone throw your rocks. And we're just gonna slowly ride around them and hope that my friends can throw enough rocks to do something. Nice. We got a kill. We already lost a recruit. Did a bit of damage there. We lost another recruit. And our lines have almost completely broken. I missed. I feel bad for our horse. But having a good horse has actually been very helpful. We got one surviving recruit. Ow. My poor horse. I think he's out of rocks, too, which is a bit of a problem. We got you. Charge! Let's get this runner. Did a little bit of damage. I think he's gonna escape. No! We're stuck on a tree! And we actually won somehow. I did not expect us to win. But we did lose 2 recruits. And 3 of them got wounded. We can't capture these guys because, unfortunately, we don't have any prisoner management. But that's probably fine. And again, take all their things. Now, I actually realized that I leveled up. So did some of my recruits. That's going to be expensive, so we might do that in a little bit, but there's no point doing that right now. Now, I think our best course of action is actually to increase our intelligence, because then we get 2 skill points, which means we can get, let's see, I'm doing a lot of horse archery. Oh, there's a damage penalty for firing from horseback? Well, now that I know about that, I'm definitely getting that. And, this spear's been doing pretty good for us, so more pole arms. There we go. Now, obviously, you might have noticed that our archery and polearm skill were higher than we actually bumped them up to. That's because over time, you actually gain skills in your proficiencies for free by doing damage, which is kind of nice. So now we're headed up to Mit Nun, because we lost enough recruits that unfortunately we can't do the main quest yet. But that's alright. Recruit some volunteers. We got 2 more recruits. And I can stop in... Oh, that's a castle. Yeah, let's get a couple more recruits just to be safe. We got some more looters. Let's... You know what? We'll let them live. Five more recruits. Alright. In that case, we're going to head back to Cherise. Ah. We found those looters, though. Let's go take them out. Surrender or die. It's even. Everyone hold this position. Actually, follow me. Let's take this hill. Uh-oh, they're here already. Alright, let's get in with the spear already. Even though I spent that entire level on archery. And our armor's good enough that, as you'll see, we actually just took 0 damage from one of those hits, so eventually we'll get to the point where with good enough armor, we can basically shrug off quite a few attacks. Especially from low-level looters like this. And there we go. That was nothing. Now, if you think we're getting to the point where we might actually survive a little longer, you are unfortunately absolutely wrong. Because something can and will go wrong at one point or another. But hopefully we can survive a little bit. There we go. Head over to Cherise. Didn't lose any guys in that battle either, which was nice. And let's just sell all of our things. And with that, we're looking quite a bit better on the money department after buying this expensive helmet. And now we'll go to the tavern. Because we're looking for our friend, the merchant. I shall hunt for the bandits. We gotta take down these bandits to find out where they're holding his brother. And the band of lowercase robbers. Been looking for you. I brought steel, not silver. There's only 4 of them. I think my men can just charge. Where are they? You know, for a janky old game like this, that sun looks kind of nice. Expecting to see Gandalf right over the hills. Look to the east on the 3rd day. And you'll see a crazy woman with a spear. Got one. Might be able to solo this ourselves. Not that we need to, because we got a bunch of peasants to back us up. Yes, peasants, mob him. Excellent. That taken care of. The robber begs for his life. We could take the looter, but again, we actually can't. And we're right next to town. We'll take all this and sell it. Okay. Now that we have the information from him, we can go and find their hideout. Which is where for the Sarenids? Give me just a moment to... There it is. Ooh, we got some deserters. You know what? Let's upgrade our men. Death or glory. So, we're a little bit outnumbered. But, if we can take out these footmen, we might be able to get some pretty good stuff. They're over there. If we can make it on this hill, we will have a very good defensive advantage. They do unfortunately have shields, so the archery plan isn't going to do much. We might get a couple of hits, but yeah, as you might have just seen down there, they're just deflecting the shots with their shields. That was a great shot. But now, if our men hold this position, we've got a pretty good defense against them. Until they start throwing javelins, which I just remembered is a thing that footmen do, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're just blocking all the arrows. They've got spears. Ow. We already lost one of our guys. Don't charge them. Glory. Doing a little bit of damage. Come on, men. Got one. Oh, we just lost 2 men. Oof. This is a bloody and brutal battle, but I think we have pulled through. Come back here. Come on. Oh, he escaped. And we still have half of our guys. That wasn't all that bad. We lost all 4 of our troops that went down, but a small sacrifice. We got a spear. 12 and 17 versus 19 and 25. Absolutely useless, but we'll take it to sell. And we got a new shield. Resistance 5, resistance 6. Size. I think the kite shield is worse, so we'll take it to sell. And then continue on to the kidnapper's hideout. Now we are sitting around half health, you know, which is not great, but we should do fine. Where's the nearest town we can still sell stuff at? This one right here. 6. Must have something. Yeah, there we go. Traded for some bread, and into the hideout we go. Attack the hideout. Now, this is where things could get a little dicey. We're only allowed so many of our troops. But I think this is all I have left anyway, because everyone died. And unfortunately, I don't get my horse either. Which means I have a bow, and I have a spear. Are my men retreating? Where are they? Okay. They're just doing their own thing. Can I size out this shot? Oh, I actually hit. My men have pretty much got this taken care of, which is nice. I didn't have to do anything. I took a couple of random shots and we did it. And we found the merchant's brother. And now we get a bunch of their stuff. That's just as good as the nomad armor, so there's no point putting it on. And the rest of this will sell for pretty good amounts. So I'll see you guys back in the next big town. Or if we get stuck in a fight. Nice, so selling that stuff and the money we got from that hideout brings us up to 775 dinars. So that's pretty good. Can we get a better shield yet? Not quite. In that case, let's go back to the tavern, visit the merchant, and move on to the next part of this quest. We get 200 more dinars. And we can do his next quest, which is not going to be easy, because basically we're now about to attack a bunch of bandits in the streets. If these townsmen could help me. There. You got one of them. No, I'm not using a shield because it messes with my attacks quite a bit. But having a shield on your back actually does protect your back, which is cool. Nice, we got him. We got him. Where's the next guy we're fighting? There's someone all the way up there. Now I might be in trouble because this is my only friend left, I'm pretty sure. And we got, what was that? 2 of them? There is friendly fire. I shouldn't have taken that shot, but oh well. Ah, I was shooting at a window. Brilliant. And I think that's all of them. Yes. So we took out the bandits. We actually completed the tutorial. We go back to the merchant. Let every villain learn to fear the name of Please No. Oh, I skipped over the stats there. I wonder how many of his guys went down. Press tab to leave now. He's like, you can go. Just see if there's anything going on in here. I think you have the last bit of, yes. Unfortunately, it didn't go very well. Can't exactly have me running around here as a lasting reminder. And he has to now leave, I'm pretty sure, because that's politics for you. Our friend was kicked out for doing the right thing. And let that be a lesson to us to never do the right thing, I guess. Now, just checking to see if the armor here has anything good for me. 24 and 13 is pretty good. If I could get the stud leather coat, that'd be great. I think for now our armor's alright. And it's time to go off on our own little adventure. I'm surprised we're still alive. Let's see. Where's the next biggest town? Durkuba. So we're gonna start an adventure. We're gonna start an adventure to Durkuba. Hopefully find something exciting going on there, and then maybe call that apart. I'm actually gonna have to call that apart here, everyone. So we have started our adventure in the You Only Die Once loser run of Mount Blade Warband. We have technically died once to the very first looter in the game when I had the ranged advantage and the bigger weapon, but that's besides the point. We'll be continuing this a little bit until, of course, we die. And if some of the bandits around here, if I remember them correctly, it might not take long for that. But in the meantime, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to be nice to your delivery people and to be awesome out there. And I will see you next time. And, of course, tomorrow for the exciting reveal of which of our series will continue and which ones we'll have to leave behind. Until next time, guys.